Hi, welcome to Simply Freedom. My name's Carrie, and today I'm talking about how I'm kicking off November by planning for Christmas. I have already made, I mentioned this in another video, but I've already made our to-do list of all the different tasks that I want to accomplish in order to be prepared for Christmas. So I'm just going to list off some of the things that I've already done. And keep in mind, this is very early November, so I've been thinking about this prior. Part of my to-do list was to decide what we were going to bake and how much, and so that has already been decided. And then I went through and figured out what ingredients I need to buy in order to make all those things. And in 2 regular grocery shopping trips, I took some items off the list and put them on my grocery list and bought those, and then in the second trip I added the rest. I think I actually still need a couple more items. Some of them I can't buy because they're perishable, such as eggs or heavy whipping cream. I can't buy those until much closer to when I'm actually going to make the item. So, already working on my baking. I'm also already working on, or it's a good time to be working on things that are homemade, not just baking items. Like if you were going to give baked goods as a gift, obviously if you can freeze them and then thaw them out later and still give them as a nice gift, that's something that could be done early. But in years past, I've made photo books and sewn items as presents, so those are things that I would normally do very early in November, because there's nothing like trying to get something together at the last minute that you want to make. So if you can do it in November, it's a very good idea. I've already bought each of my daughters a ornament for the tree. It's become a tradition to give them an ornament every year. They are off at college, so they won't be here to decorate the tree, but they will still get an ornament to hang on the tree, and then when it's time to move into their own places, they can take those ornaments with them. I should go back up and tell you that what we're making, just because sometimes people like to hear about that. You might like to know we're making peanut butter fudge. We are making jam thumbprint cookies. Specifically, raspberry jam goes in the middle of those. We're also making ginger crinkle cookies. Making a double batch of those, and then I'm going to try something new this year, which is just basically a butter cookie, and I'm going to put a powdered sugar glaze on it. So that's kind of like a cutout cookie, but it's specifically a butter cookie. So I've also found the cards that I had stashed that I was pretty sure I had a stash of cards, and so I went looking for those. Did find those, and I have already decided who I'm sending cards to. It's a very limited number. And then I've already addressed those. And prior to finding the cards, I had actually already bought stamps and picked up flat rate mailing boxes from the post office. We do have family that we do send gifts to for Christmas, and so I need boxes for those, and the flat rate ones seem to work really well. Then I don't have to worry too much about how heavy the item is. One tip in regards to that is that you can order mailing supplies online from the U.S. Postal Service for free. So you could actually go online, especially if you had a lot of boxes that you wanted to order. You can order boxes and stamps to be mailed to you and dropped off during the regular drop-off of your mail. The boxes, I believe, do come in you have to get 10 at a time, so if you only need 1 or 2, it may not be worth buying them because you're just going to end up with more things in your home you may not need. Oh, and the last thing that I've done is set up a gift wrap station. It's not something that I've always done, but it's something that I've done in recent years, and it's kind of nice to just have one set place where all the gift wrap is set out, and a place open to put the gifts, wrap them up. You have the tape there, you have the gift tags, you have a pen to write on the gift tags, you have the scissors, and you have all the boxes that you need. So a gift wrap station can save a lot of time, and it can also make it so that you can start working on wrapping gifts as you receive them in the mail or purchase them at the stores. So you'll probably hear me talk later this month about having wrapped gifts. Generally, I try to once a week wrap the gifts that have come already in the mail. And we don't have like a secret of whose the items are, but I just go ahead and write the names on them and set them aside for later. Once the tree is decorated, then they get put under the tree. So I'm hoping that's giving you some ideas of things you could start working on now in November. You might also consider, if you haven't watched my other videos, is actually getting out your calendar and start thinking about what is on your to-do list and when can you schedule it. Some people take family photos, some people need to buy clothes in order to take the family photo, so you need to call and schedule that. Anything you can think of now in November that is generally part of your December Christmas activities, you might want to try planning those now in November or working on those in November to help save you time in December. I promise you, I've done this for several years now. Anything you can get done in November is going to help you in December. So let's have a fun holiday season. Let's do the things that we want to do. Let's cross off the things that we don't want to do. And just really enjoy the holidays with your family. So thanks for listening. Bye.